Alright, good morning and welcome to the cotton patch. Here we are in the hangar with the Challenger 1. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be tightening up the belt. We got a brand new belt that we've already put on. We took off the old belt here. We took off the starter housing. See that there? Took the starter housing off. And we've already put our new belt on. But now the belt is still too loose. So what we're going to do here is take the fan back off. You got a nut and a lock washer, and then the fan comes off. Well, there's a couple of things you got to do before you can take this fan off. You just can't stick a screwdriver in here like a lot of people do, and they crack a blade. So there's a special tool that you use to take this off. You got to lock the crankshaft with a pin, and I've already done that on the other side. So what we'll do here is we got the fan tool. You stick it in place, and then you lock it into place like that. You kind of got to hold it into place. Hold it into place, and then you're gonna take a 7/8 socket to do this. And then you take it off. You take your tool off, set it off to the side. Inspect your lock washer. Always make sure that the pointed side of the lock washer is to the nut. And then take your fan off. On a 447, there's no pulley half on the back side of the fan blade. The belt rides in the housing. Set that all off to the side. Now the manual calls for 2 shims. Got the keyway lock. Now on this 447 it had, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shims. The manual calls for 2 or as required. We're going to start with 2, which leading edge airfoils and the manual recommends. And what that does is causes it to ride out further on the shaft and create your tension. Well, we got those 2 back in there. Now what we'll do is put our keyway back in. And then you're going to line your keyway up with your fan. Make sure the key gets back into place. Push it on. Now what a lot of people do with these extra shims, they'll simply put them right behind the nut. So when you need to go tighten it up or loosen it, they're there for you. Now you just simply do it in the reverse. And we'll see where we're at. Tool goes back into place. not a very ideal place for it. Now you can see as I'm tightening it up, the fan's being pushed back, and it'll push this belt down, and will tighten it up to where we need it. Now what we do is we'll get our trusty old torque wrench out, and it is torqued to, I think Leaf told me yesterday, 530 inch-pounds, which comes out to approximately 44 foot-pounds. So set our torque wrench here. .44. And then we'll just torque it. All right, this is the final torque on and she's torqued. Then you go in here. This belt's got to have a 1/4 inch deflection. 1/4 inch deflection at 5 pounds, which is fairly tight. I'll rotate the engine a little bit just to cycle it through. And it's going to be fairly tight. This is the locking pin here that locks the crank. And then that's satisfactory to me. So now all we got to do is just run it and see what's going on with it. So just to recap what we did here, I'll get a close in up on it. Fan belt is up in there. 7/8 nut. I removed the starter housing and everything up front first to get it up on the back, and then we put the belt on. Started out with, I think it was 5 shims, and then we put 2 on there like leading edge airfoils told us to. So, and we're good to go with that. So I think we're good to go. We can run this back on and see what she does. So anyway, thanks for you guys for coming to see the cotton patch again today, and hopefully we'll get this bird flying soon. We'll talk to you guys on the other side. Have a good day.